Hey my beautiful Aquarius peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and we're coming at you with your mid-April 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope all is well. Just want to mention before you start, if you're interested in personal services, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be linked down in the first link in the description below. Without a further ado though, Aquarius, let's see what we got going on here for your second half of April, and we'll see what we got going on. What do we got going on here for Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-April 2023. What information is going to roll on in here, please, for the Zodiac of Aquarius? We did have a Tower card jump out here for you. This is Scorpionic energy. I swear I never not see Scorpio and Aquarius intertwined together, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio possibly, but regardless, the Tower card here could be symbolizing the breaking down of some sort of foundation here in your life at this time. Of course, if that applies to you, take it if it resonates, and if it comes back out, we'll talk a little bit more about it, okay, if it does come back out. But nonetheless, could be the breaking down of some sort of foundation here while a new foundation is being built. I do see for some Aquarians, it could definitely be like retraining your mental, especially in reference to Aquarians who feel like you've needed to strengthen your mental, or you've needed more protection, or you've needed to kind of get to a place to where you could strengthen like more of a positive thinking structure is what I do see for some of you too. Nonetheless though, let's see what's going on here for you. Starting out with the overall energy of your read, we have here the Justice, which is the card of balance. Now this is Libra energy, so you might be dealing with a Libra, but yeah, I really feel like you're kind of leveling out, balancing and restructuring your life here coming into the second half of April. Something here has to change is what I'm seeing here so far. Looking at your current energy, all right, what do we got? We got here the Ace of Cups. We also got here the World card, and then looking at the last card here, we have the Six of Pentacles. So looking at your current situation right now, you know, we got here Ace of Cups, World card, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's about restructuring your life. For a good vast majority of you, it's kind of like getting things figured out. Like, here's what the game plan is, here's what I'm going to do, and I'm getting it all figured out. So Ace of Cups here, definitely something fulfilling is on the table for you. World card showing up here, it's going to be a new experience. It's going to be something you haven't done before. So there could be travel involved, possibly, jumping into mid-April here. Some of you could be visiting schools. This could be the energy of younger people, of course, visiting schools. This could be the energy of people who are just traveling somewhere new. You might be considering a new location to move to. So there's definitely relocation showing up here with a World. Could be a new home, new apartment, could be moving to a new city. So I do see something like that showing up here as well. Six of Pentacles, though, yeah, you're in a pretty content place, I think, with this new beginning showing up for you. You know, Ace of Cups, it's definitely fulfilling. World card, it's a brand new experience. Six of Pentacles, you're comfortable with it. So you're basically restructuring your life to be able to adapt to this brand new beginning, this brand new life that you're going to be starting here shortly. Could be a new job or anything of that nature, something new jumping in here for you. Looking at what you should be aware about in mid-April, we got here the Two of Wands, we got here the Seven of Wands, we have here the Princess of Swords, and lastly, we have here the Six of Cups showing up as well. So looking at what you should be aware about, Aquarius, Two of Wands here to the Seven of Wands. I get that sense though, Aqua, that not everybody's going to agree with your new life you've chosen for yourself jumping into the second half of April. There's kind of this person, could be anybody, could be a friend, family member, or lover, but there's a person here who doesn't agree with the choices that you're making here or the restructurizing energy that you're bringing to the table in mid-April. Page of Swords showing up here, you know, they're paying close attention to the moves you're making. They're paying close attention to what you're doing. They're aware, but they're not speaking up about it. They're very hesitant to tell you their true and honest opinion about how it is they feel. Six of Cups here. Someone wants things to remain the same. They're very scared they're going to lose you with a new beginning coming into your life. Now, if this is a romantic partner, and let's say maybe you're potentially moving, they could be very fearful at this time, but they don't want to talk about that fear because they don't want to disappoint you. But they could be fearful that you're going to move away and you're not going to be happy anymore and long distance isn't going to work. You know, if that's a situation happening here for you, like your partner is very much so concerned, but they're not speaking up about it. You know, if it's a friend, maybe they're going to really miss you. Maybe they don't want you to leave if you're going somewhere that's distant or traveling somewhere, and they have that fear that they're going to lose you too. So I kind of get the sense here, somebody wants your current circumstances to literally remain the same because considering things are changing and you're doing it for you, somebody here is in the process where they feel like they're going to grieve you or lose you, and they really don't want to. So somebody here is holding back on telling you how they truly feel, but this is their true feelings at this time. Somebody doesn't want things to change, but you're in the process of restructuring your life because you're doing it for you and for your happiness. So that's kind of where things seem to be showing up here for you, or how things seem to be showing up here for you at this time. What other information does Aquarius need to be aware about in mid-April? We have here the Eight of Wands, we have here the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and lastly we have here the Prince of Pentacles as well. Yeah, so Eight of Wands here, Four of Pentacles. I think whoever you're dealing with is inevitably going to speak up here for you in mid-April. So person you're dealing with, they're uncomfortable with the restructurization of your life. They're going to speak up about it and talk to you about it. But Four of Pentacles, it's like, listen, I'm going to hold on to you, and I'm going to hold on and grasp onto this idea. Like, these are my feelings. This is how I feel. My opinion isn't changing. So that's kind of like the perspective they're coming from. They're going to be like, listen, I don't want you to go, or I'm not really happy with this new restructuring. You know, there's something about it. Like, I'm really worried I'm going to lose you. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't see it any differently. Like, that's how they're going to speak to you. And with the Ten of Cups showing up over here to the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, well, right now, my stability is my concern in my life. My happiness and my fulfillment is my concern in my life. And like, I do want that support from somebody over here who I genuinely think wants to support and care about me. I do want your support. And I'm sorry if what I'm doing is going to let you down, but like, I need you to support me here at this time. So it's a push-pull effect because you definitely want to do something that's different. I think whoever you're dealing with is uncomfortable, whether it's friend, family member, or a lover, and they want to support you, but at the same time, they just really feel like they're going to lose you. Why does the person Aquarian's dealing with feel like they're going to lose Aquarius? We have here the Six of Swords, we have here the Nine of Cups, and we have here the Two of Cups. So they feel that by moving into this brand new future, moving into this brand new beginning, you know, you're going to find somebody else in replacement of them. So let's say, for example, this is love, and you're currently moving Aquarius, and you're going to enter a long distance relationship with your current partner. Here's your partner's fear. You're going to meet somebody new, Two of Cups, and connect with them, break up with me, and be with the person who's physically available with you in this place you're moving to, considering that we're long distance. So they're afraid you're going to break up and find somebody new. If it's a friend, they have that fear of being replaced, you know? So there's definitely this energy here of somebody being very fearful of being replaced, thinking that you're going to find better with this new change coming in for your life. Maybe somebody in your job, maybe you work with like a coworker who's a good friend of yours. They might be uncomfortable that you're leaving that job. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna miss you. You're gonna make better friends. You're gonna ignore me. Like, that's the vibe that I'm seeing here. Somebody is not willing to let go of you and let you live your life and be happy because they're so scared that they're gonna lose you in the process. Will they? I guess that's the question, right? Will this person lose Aquarius in the process overall? I mean, the Seven of Swords did jump out, guys. Now, that is the card here of self-deception. All right, so I feel like the person you're dealing with is kind of just in their head, but will they lose Aquarius in the process of Aquarius moving into their new beginning? We have here the Three of Pentacles. No, you'll be there with them every single step of the way. Aquarian, you're saying here, I can make this work. Now, if the person that Aquarian's dealing with doesn't kind of back off and let Aquarius do what they need to do, how's that outcome going to pan out? We have your Eight of Swords. I think that what's going to happen here is, like, regardless of whether or not, Chariot card, right? Regardless of whether or not somebody's comfortable with the decisions you're making for your life, you're making them anyways here, jumping into mid-April. So it's kind of like, listen, I'm going to do what I'm going to do regardless. Like, you can choose to look at it in this perspective that everything's going to be messy and you're not going to be close to me anymore because I'm going to ignore you. Like, you can choose to freak out about it, or you can choose to just make it work with me, right? Takes two to tango. So you're kind of giving this person that option of like, listen, I'm not going to change what I'm doing, but it is up to you on how you want to perceive things. I'm telling you I'm going to work on this with you, but I'm not going to let the fact that you're uncomfortable with me living my life and doing what I want to do hold me back from doing so. So jumping into the second half of April, Justice card, you know, it's really about having to come at everything with a very balanced attitude. You know, you're allowed to put yourself at the top of the priority list right now, Aquarius. You're allowed to do something that makes you happy, do something that brings in abundance, do something that brings in peace in your life, whether it's a new job, moving somewhere new, a new home, maybe it's new people to associate with, maybe it's a new career, you know, whatever the case may be here for you at this time, you're allowed to do whatever you need to do for your peace, for your happiness, and for your own personal path. And if somebody else here is way too worried about how it's going to affect them rather than supporting you and realizing how positively it'll impact you, you know, it's kind of like it is what it is. I got to think about me right now, and I'm going to continue to do so. Absolutely, Aquarius. I agree with you. All right, what can Aquarius expect here throughout the rest of their mid-April 2023? What information do we have here for the Aqua? We have here the Moon card. We also have here the Temperance. We have here the King of Wands, and we have the Prince of Wands showing up here as well. So Aquarius, it looks to me like you're still going through here with this new journey and beginning, jumping into the second half of April. You look fantastic energetically here, which I really love to see for you. I think your whole entire mood here is totally going to change as you are entering a new beginning in your life. You know, I do feel like you're feeling refreshed, revitalized, like you feel like a whole new version of you, because you're really pursuing something special here. So King of Wands, following an interest, following a passion, Knight of Wands showing up over here, going towards that passion and really making some moves. So you're going to be making some snazzy moves here in the second half of April, and I feel like you can't be happier, to be honest, okay? Despite the one person who might be holding on to you, super nervous and freaked out, like you are really in your zone, solo dolo mode, doing what you got to do, and you're proud and happy of yourself, and it looks like a really rad time. I don't think there are any sense of complaints here showing up for you at this time. Now, is there any advice coming in from the universe here for Aquarius? It could be literally any kind of advice, could be in resonance to what we talked about or something random. Is there any advice that Aquarius needs to hear from the universe throughout mid-April 2023? We have here the Empress. Empress card, don't be afraid of growth. Embrace growth at every given moment in time. Feel yourself more, Aquarius, is what I'm saying here for you, okay? That's what they want me to tell you. Feel yourself more. What this means is don't be afraid to start taking more pictures of yourself. Don't be afraid to start looking good and feeling good about how you look. You know, wear those nice clothes that you have. Take yourself out to a nice place for dinner. Don't be afraid to express the beauty that not only you have on the inside, but on the outside as well. There's a lot of beauty that comes with you, so don't be afraid to express it, okay? Empress card. Also, this could be a card of pregnancy, okay? So as they always say back in the day, wrap your willy. Don't be silly. For any Aquarian men who are watching, be mindful, okay, of using contraceptives. If you're at a point in time here where you're single, or even in a relationship, just be mindful. There could be an open window here for pregnancy. Any other information here, any other advice coming in from the universe throughout the second half of April? We have here the Hermit. Hermit card showing up here for you. You know, don't be afraid either to kind of just like isolate from people at this time who maybe don't support your dreams, visions, goals, and aspirations. Remember, your life is for your life to live, or your life is yours for the taking. Your life is your life to live. At the end of the day, if anybody is trying to guide your path and live your life vicariously through you, you know, those are the people that you don't necessarily need to give into. So right now, don't feel like you have to be pressured to give in to the opinions or that you have to walk on eggshells and support the feelings of others. This is the time to support yourself. So Hermit card, even if you have to stand in solidarity here, continue to support yourself always. Don't be hesitant like the Page of Swords, okay? Make sure you're supporting your actions and your claims. Don't let other people sweet talk you out of what you want to do, okay? All right, then, Aquarius. With that being said, let's have a look here at the overall outcome for mid-April, and then we'll go ahead and close out the reading for you guys, okay? What's going to be the overall outcome here for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-April 2023. And what do we got? We got here the Prince of Cups, otherwise known as the Page of Cups. So yeah, you're going for it. I love that for you. You're really going for it here at this time, really jumping into what you want to do, investing your energy exactly to where it needs to go. Let's get one more card for the outcome. And we also have here the Five of Swords. I still think, Aquarius, that there's not going to be 100% support from everybody in your life, especially this specific person. It's like you are going on your path, you are doing your thing, but I still get that sense, Five of Swords, somebody might be upset about it, they might be disappointed, but it's like you got to go ahead and keep doing what you want to do anyways. You're not here to live your life for anybody else but you, and you deserve to be as happy as you can be. All right, Aqua. All right, though, baby. With that being said, very short read, but sweet. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. You know, the main synopsis of it, guys, is it's your life, it's your choices. You got to go ahead and live it. I think that's something showing up here that's certainly going to make you happier. Something showing up here that you want to take. It's yours for the taking anyways, rightfully so. And it's going to be a good and fun time for you. And maybe somebody here doesn't support it because they're all caught up in fear, but you can't let that stop you or stand in the way of doing what you want. And inevitably, I think they'll get over it and get past it too. You know, you're telling them Three of Pentacles, it's like, we'll work on this, you know? If you're a person I care about, we're going to work on this, you know? Everything will be fine. So, you know, it's kind of like up to you. You can choose the perception of being all scared, or you can choose the perception of trusting me, right? So that's what it kind of boils down to. By the way, Spit of the Emperor, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. But that's what I have in store here for you, Aquarius. So thank you very much for tuning in nonetheless. You guys got this, okay? Enjoy and live your best life. Literally, the way you feel, like emotionally, really rock solid coming into the rest of your April 2023. By the way, everybody, if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. So if you're new, consider subbing. I'd really appreciate it. I do want to mention as well, if you are interested once again in personal readings, products, and so much more, check out my website, first link in the description below. But Aquarius, have a lovely rest of your day. Have a great rest of your April 2023. And I'm going to catch you all in the next video. Much love and have yourselves a good one. Peace.